The community of Moncrief is rich with history and with surprises. It's home to a natural spring and legend says home of the original curly fry, which I did not know. But it's a story that's often overshadowed by poverty and violence, and a local artist is working to counter that narrative. I'm joined now by Alyssa Adams. She's the UNF student artist in residence at the Museum of Contemporary Art Jacksonville and the creator of the Voices of Moncrief exhibit. Welcome, Alyssa.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. Thanks for being here. We're also joined by Ilva Rouse, Senior Curator at MoCA. Thanks so much for being here.
Our pleasure.
So, Alyssa, you were born in Jacksonville. When did you first become interested in the history of Moncrief?
Well, recently I just became interested in the history. I was born and raised in Moncrief and I've lived there my entire life. So it was just recently when I had to write a proposal for this show before I became the artist in residence to submit it. And that's when I started doing some research about Moncrief because, like you said, I wanted to counter the narrative that people have created of Moncrief that it's like poor and violent, that's not what I've seen growing up.
So, the way that you've laid out your exhibit, and we'll get into more of kind of the work that you do. It's really varied and really expressive and beautiful. But the way that you've laid out the exhibit actually begins with a video monitor that sort of has a story about a crime that's happened in the Moncrief area. Why did you choose to begin with that visual?
Because some people don't know the narrative of Moncrief, so I wanted to kind of introduce them to what outside people think, and then slowly like bring them into this beautiful display of like the history of Moncrief, like C.L. Lewis, Eartha White, Eugene Moncrief, who Moncrief is named after, and then like the current residents that are there now that have like renovated Eartha's farm, and Seifu, who's like a huge community leader there, and he helps a lot of students there.
So, Ilva, what is being an artist in residence? What does it entail? How is a student selected?
Well, it's a very competitive opportunity that we offer UNF seniors, and we have a committee, and they go through a long process, and we were very happy this year to get Alyssa.
And what is is it more of a benefit for the student or the art institution, this relationship?
Absolutely, for the student. It's one of the many career opportunities that we offer to UNF students.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rare opportunity to be able to work so closely with all the departments, not only the curatorial department, but to learn how to interact with the museum institution, things like that.
And it's a unique opportunity, Alyssa, to have a full-scale exhibition like this, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So you do a variety of different kinds of work, including woodcut, which your pieces are just really unbelievably expressive. I don't know how hard it is, and perhaps you could tell us, just to create images in wood that have that much emotion and passion.
I don't know. It's come very easy to me now, but it was very hard at first. So I just started studying artists like Latoya Hobbs, Swoon, Irving Herrera. They're like very very known woodcut artists, and I just started studying their expression and like kind of adding it into my work. So it took some time, like probably like 2 years for me to get that expressive.
Also, in the way that this exhibit is created, there's handprints throughout, almost like children's handprints.
Yes.
Whose idea was that, and whose handprints are they?
It's some people in Moncrief. Also, some of the people that actually work at MoCA, because some of them are from Moncrief as well. So some of them are Seifu students, family members who also live in Moncrief. It was my idea. I really just wanted to involve them more in the show. So that's why I had them come put their handprints on their wall, kind of to leave their mark on MoCA,
Mhm.
because even though they paint over it, their handprint is still there.
There's a piece that I, at least those who are watching our live stream will be able to see, and we'll post it on social media afterwards. But it's a large piece that you've done. It's called Burned Roots, that you did last year. It's a house at the center of what is really kind of a troubled background. You use ashes to make it and sheet metal, and it's kind of sinister and it's also kind of beautiful. What was the inspiration for that piece in particular?
Well, growing up, I had a lot of friends whose fathers were incarcerated, and also they just didn't have a father in the home. So I kind of wanted to display that stigma that's within the Black community to challenge it as well, because it's just a generational curse that I wish would end. Because I know that the people that I'm around, they really did desire their father to be there. So I just want to show how society affects the Black home, as well as like inside issues affect it as well. So the back wall is like society, I guess you could say, and how it burns and it comes into the home and burns it from the inside out.
So this is an exhibit that's going to be up until when?
September 8th.
September 8th. Okay. And there are some free admission days at MoCA?
Every Saturday and many other days.
All right. Well, Alyssa, Ilva, thank you so much for being here. Great exhibit. Really nice to talk to you about
Thank
it.
you. It's nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you.